Hello my friends, welcome to Musical Healing with InnerPeaceAtmospheres. Today we'll be building a quick template for producing drone ambient in FL Studio. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to isolate each of these inserts by giving them names. Frequency 1, 7. Frequency 2 of 7, frequency 3 of 7, frequency 4 of 7, frequency 5 of 7, frequency 6 of 7, frequency 7 of 7. And now we're actually going to go ahead and have a group of low frequencies. 1, 2 of 7. Mid frequencies. 3, 4, 5 of 7. So we're going to be more consistent here. 3 to 5 of 7. High freaks 6, 7 of 7. Now right away we're going to go ahead and we're going to unlink frequency 1 from the master insert, and we're going to go ahead and link it to low frequencies. We're going to do this again for the second one. The third one is going to go into the mids. Same thing for the 4, so we'll go into the mids. Same for the 5, right there into the mids. Number 6 is going to go into the high frequency, and so is number 7. The next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to insert the Fruity Parametric EQ2 for each of the bands. Now since this is number 1, I'm going to go ahead and drop 2 to 7 to a flat line. And then we're going to go ahead and choose the starting curve. Now I'm going to click on 2, and I'm going to do the same thing in slot 1. I'm going to go ahead and add Fruity Parametric EQ. And now this is slot 2, so we're going to go ahead and give this shape. And I like to be thorough, so I'm going to go ahead and flatline all the other ones that this is not about. We're going to go ahead and 3. We're going to insert the Fruity Parametric EQ2. Now this is the third one, so we're going to go ahead and drag this down to the rainbow curve. We're going to go ahead and drop the rest down to flat. We'll click on 4. I'm going to go ahead and insert a Fruity Parametric EQ. This is the fourth one, so we're going to drag this one down to the rainbow curve, bring the other ones down to flat. Now we're going to go with 5. And the same thing, we're going to add the Fruity Parametric EQ2. This is the fifth one. We're going to bring it to the rainbow curve. We're going to flatline the rest. Now what I'm actually doing here is I'm just clicking and then scrolling down. This is the last one, so I'm not shy about it. I just go all the way. I'm going to go ahead and add another Fruity Parametric EQ. This is the sixth one, so we're going to go ahead and put in the same settings, flat for all the bands that this is not about. And now for the 7th, the only real difference is we're going to have the ending curve instead of the rainbow curve. So we're going to go ahead and do this, and now the rest are all flat. So for number 8, it's a little bit different, because now we actually want to, we want to add the Fruity Parametric EQ, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to flatline first, and we're going to start the second. Now this gives us a nice low frequency range. Number 9 is the mid frequencies, so we're going to go ahead and insert this, and we're going to have a starting curve and an ending curve sandwiched with flat lines in and out, giving us this nice curve here. And now number 10 is the high frequencies. So we're going to go ahead and add another Fruity Parametric EQ. We're going to have a starting curve at number 6, and flatline the rest. Okay, so if we can review what we've done here, we've got the first 10 inserts assigned for frequency ranges. 1 and 2 are chained to the low frequency. 3, 4, and 5 are chained to the mid frequencies. 6 and 7 are chained to the high frequencies, which each of the parametric EQs representing the curve of the frequency range that we're working with. So we've got them all. You've already seen this. I'm just showing you what it looks like for a quick summary. And this is something I do whenever I produce drone ambient, because I really enjoy being able to isolate each frequency range and then work with groups of ranges. I really believe this has a more superior sound, and you could do a lot more interesting effects afterwards. So now that we've gone ahead and set up our mixer here, we're going to go ahead and go into the channel rack, and I'm actually going to go ahead and delete these presets here, so I won't be using them. So I'm just going ahead and deleting them. I'm hitting the control key, and then I click, and then they're gone. So now we've got the sampler, and now we're going to add 7 samplers. I guess the easiest way is to just clone. I'm just going to clone it. The reason why I'm doing this is so that I can assign each sampler to the inserts on the mixer. So that later on I can just control click and I can replace with whatever it is that I want to put in there. And then let's say I want to put in a citrus. And the citrus will be there, but it's still assigned. So I'm just going to go ahead and undo that, because this is not making a track, this is creating a template. So now that I've got this basic kind of structure set up, the next thing I want to do is go to the playlist, and I'm going to go ahead and just add one, and I'm going to drag it for a while. What I mean by a while, I mean like however long I end up making it will be how long the mix is going to be. So I want it to be fairly long so I can produce long drone ambient mixes. This is something that takes up a bit of tedious time at the start of every project, and to save time, if you want to produce often, and you're going to be doing this process regularly, it's just a lot more efficient to create a template so that you can just like start a new project by loading a template and then you're already set to go. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here. And I'm going to, I think I'm going to bring it to 1000, just dragging it all the way to 1000. As you can see, this is taking up some time and it could be rather boring or tedious. However long it's been that I've been recording this is the amount of time I could save each and every time I want to produce a new project. So that's the importance of templates, and we're going to go ahead and just set ourselves up for an efficient music production process. So I could talk and say things like, please subscribe to my channel if you like content like this. I will definitely be producing and uploading many mixes for your enjoyment and tutorials. I plan on releasing behind the scenes and long videos of the actual production process so that you can follow along and produce something similar but with your own flavor. So if you like this kind of stuff, if you like ambient, drone ambient, I'll even be including some lo-fi and maybe a bit of trap music as well. If you're into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like. It really helps out my channel and we'll be getting along together. So we've gone all the way to 1000, which is the ending here. And it continued, but I don't want it to continue. I like 1000 just fine, thanks. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to click on this and go all the way to the start, select pattern 2, and put it on track 2, and then I can drag it. Only this time now, because I already have the first one, I can actually scroll out by using my fingers on the MacBook trackpad, and what this does, it's going to enable it to go way faster because we're zoomed out. So if I can even see it all, I could actually click on this bar and just drag it all the way. And I'm going to go ahead and bring that to the same area, and now we're going to go on pattern 3. Put this here, we're going to make it bigger, I'm going to bring it to the start, I'm going to go ahead and bring it to roughly the same, I'm going to do that again, 4, I'm going to put it there, I'm going to drag it to make it bigger, I'm going to bring it to the start, I'm going to go ahead and bring it to roughly about the same. I am going to clean it up at the end, so I'm going to go ahead and just give myself a workspace. That way I don't have to do this each time because, time is precious. If you're like me, you've got a lot of things to do, even if it's just being at home doing rehab exercises. This channel is called Musical Healing. I am at home healing, and this music is to help my mind heal while I also heal my body. So I've done this for the first 7 tracks, and I've got 7 samplers, and then I've got 7 frequency ranges grouped by a low, medium, and high, and I'm happy with this. This is simple and efficient and give me enough to get started. So now this is the part that's important. We're going to go on File, we're going to Save as Template. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call this 7-band, low, mid, high, 1000. That's what I did. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to hit enter. The project and its data have been saved as a new project template. This new template is the current working project. So now if I click on File, New, it's going to go away. And then, it starts you off with the 808 kick, clap, hi-hat, and snare. There is nothing loaded on the inserts. And if I were to open up a new project, this is exactly what I would get. And then I'd have to do this whole process all over again. But instead, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say New from Template. 7-band, low, medium, high, 1000. And now all of the work that we've done is right there. So now all I got to do is click File, Save As, and I'm going to go ahead and call it 2024 01 18 Musical Healing Inner Peace Atmospheres. And I'm going to go ahead and check. I have a spreadsheet here to keep track of my project and what kind of videos I want to do. I'm trying to organize all my art, all my poetry, all my postings are all here. So yeah, the last drone ambient mix was number 12. So this one's going to be number 13. So I'm going to go ahead and call this one drone ambient 013. Save. And now I won't be changing the template, I'll be creating a new project. So there you have it, folks. That's how you create a template to save you time when producing drone ambient or any other genre that would focus on isolating 7 bands and then grouping them by low, mid, and high frequencies. Alright, so if you found this tutorial helpful, please give this video a like and hit that subscribe button, as it really does help out my channel. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you have a wonderful musical healing journey. Thank you. I know that you matter, and I care.